Hello, it's Lasse here, and this time we'll talk about games and Google+. So last night Google+ integrated games into the main user face. So right now when you go to Google+, you see different areas, like normally home, photos, profile, circles, and then on the right hand side you see these games. And let me put the screen bigger. This area called games. You can also go, it has a URL, it's plus.google.com/games. So why they have games here is basically because games is the best way to monetize social networks, and that's one of the biggest ways Facebook is making money right now, because they earn 30% of the money that most of these social gaming companies are making inside Facebook, and there's millions and millions of people playing games. So that's why Google is integrating them. However, one thing that many people are afraid is that it will be really messy, like it is many times on Facebook. So when you click here, let's see how it looks like. And you can see that they have, I saw Angry Birds there, let me put it smaller. It has some sections here on the left hand side, featured games. So obviously they have the most well-known games like Angry Birds, and I think there was Zynga Poker, many well-known games. And then you have a list of all the games. Let's go here. You have the list of all the games, game notifications, and then recently played. This is also cool. So when you are playing, you can go back here to recently played. And again, it's really similar to Facebook, because Facebook has all that things related to application on the left hand side. So let's see how this works actually. I would like to play Angry Birds, one of my favorite games, not only because they are from Finland, but it's also funny. So when you start, you will see this kind of icon here where it says the name of the game, and then it asks you to play. By the way, under the games there's a game stream, which is really interesting. There's, for example, Sergey Brin from Google talking about the new high score he made in Angry Birds, and so on. So that's interesting. They're integrating a lot of comments in order to keep this really engaging. So anyhow, we'll go to Angry Birds, we'll click on play, and it will say the games you play or your accomplishments, such as high scores, may be visible to other Google+ users. And this is because that way the games are promoted inside Google+, because the games, the more users you have, that's the more value the game has. And as you might know, companies like Zynga and so on are making a lot of money nowadays thanks to these social games. However, we hope that it will not be so messy as it is inside Facebook. So for example, here you have to go let's play. So it's kind of like same when you start using an application on Facebook. If you want to learn more, there's a section here where you click and you can learn more about that. But anyhow, now we got it, let's play, and let's see what happens. Angry Birds is requesting permission to view basic information about your account, like, let's see, like name, public URL, view the list of people from your circles ordered based on the interactions across Google. So it's interesting. I mean, Angry Birds, I've played a lot with my iPad, but sometimes it's boring. And when I can share results and share experience with my Google+ buddies, it will be really interesting. So it's kind of like the same thing when on Facebook you allow application to get information from your account. Click allow access, and let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can record the game experience well. Latest from Angry Birds, interesting. And let's wait a bit for it to load and see how it works. Okay, now we are back. So as you can see, you hear the music and you can start playing. Here are some settings. Let's see how it works. If I click here, just like on iPad, I can select different one. Teamwork, this might be interesting if I can work with different people who are invite friends. So again, this is one of the strategies Zynga is using on Facebook. They are all the time encouraging people to invite friends, but we don't want to do that now. Let's start with the normal game here. I click here and we'll start. I can put music more there. Let's see. Okay. Loading. Good. Okay, that's okay. And then I just start playing. It's interesting. It takes my information from my profile, like Google, Facebook does, and then you can play with your friends. So actually, it's really cool thing. I definitely will play a lot with my friends. Let's see here. Most of these are really easy when you start. So there's my score, and I can go to the next level. Okay, good. I go to the next level, and then I just continue playing. So let me stop the game here and then see what others. I like that it's quite clean and really nice to use. So I might click here that I like this. There's a link to YouTube, which is really interesting, and then some other links to shop, Rovio, merchandising. They're doing really big things with merchandising, especially on China and other places. And then I think I can also share my scores, which is really cool. So that's how the games work on Google+. Just wanted to show you how it works so you can start using it. And this will be extremely popular in the future. It's interesting how Google is listening their users and how they will make this. They're trying to make it like better experience than the Facebook gaming experience, which normally has too many invitations and too many kind of like too messy. Okay, so that's all. My name was Lasse, and hope you find this interesting, and talk to you soon.